Hello and welcome back to match 3. This is Old Man Poole. We won the dice roll. Happy to take advantage of that. Ooh. I think there's another mulligan, unfortunately. Hand is good, but we really do need to find lands, and we're only rolling 16, so... I don't think we'd keep this with 17 either, but... doesn't help. I think we do keep this. Opponent mulliganed as well. This is playable if unexciting. We can flip Chandra fairly quickly. I think I'm just going to bottom that. Don't really need lands. Okay, we'll play the Lava Claw Reaches right off the bat. And just pass to my opponent. Spending a 2-drop would obviously be great, but sometimes it's not going to happen. So I think, barring my opponent playing a creature, we are just going to play Chandra. Because if she can swing in on her own, okay. Never mind, Boros Reckoner it is. I was going to say that if we could play Chandra and just get in with her, then it's pretty powerful, but then we could follow it up with the Reckoner and then do pretty good stuff, but seeing the Reckoner in underneath my opponent's draws here is not really bad either. But yeah, Chandra probably just trades with the Azure Mage, and I don't really love that. I wonder if my opponent's playing mono blue. Might be. So this can return a creature to its hand unless we pay 1, so we need to kind of keep 1 up from now on. But all possible. It's not a bad draw. Okay, well let's get in with our Reckoner. I think we just play Chandra. There's maybe an argument for doing the choker, but if we ever get the opportunity to flip Chandra, it's very, very good. It's potential that we could like ping next turn, play Exquisite Firecraft Swing. So let's try and get her down. Tap for red. I just passed the turn here. And we're immune to the free unsummon effect from Crystal Shard. The opponent did find a second color. He mulliganed, so it's possible he was just stuck on blue. But he might be playing close to mono too. I guess it's Vendilion Shackles would be legal in Modern. No, is it? It might be banned. It's in a recent enough set, but I think it actually might be banned. Okay, ooh, Mistraven. Pretty good one. Let's see. Okay, just bounce the Boros Reckoner. Don't hate that. Ooh, okay, so we get to flip Chandra here then. That's pretty good. Return just a creature. Okay. We'll just take it. King with Chandra. Oh, we have to do it first, don't we? No, didn't block anyway. I'm not sure we would have. Whenever you cast a red spell, you untap her. It's a second effect that gives the chance to transform. Okay. We can do 2, but not quite enough. I guess we'll just start pinging. We also get Jinx, Choker down, but we're not maybe necessarily winning the race right now. We kill out the Mistraven, yeah, it doesn't work out, unfortunately. Alright. We'll just use her to tap. We'll ping her, my opponent, play the Boros Reckoner. Untap Chandra, and pass back. We do have 8 points of burn in our hand, and Chandra is going to ping fairly quickly. So that might be good enough too. We may never even need to flip her. Fire of Kaladesh before Kaladesh even existed. I think Serum Visions is obviously pretty great. One of very few draw filtering cards in the cube, but great when you can pick it up. I like the fact that Crystal Shard hasn't done tons against us. I mean, our opponent doesn't know that, but it's been not the best against us this game. I mean, he could be looking at me like, well, at least they can't play 4-drops, but we haven't had any 4-drops. He just bounces Mistraven. Can't quite replay it just for free. Ooh. Okay, Sword of War and Peace. Interesting. That's an aggressive card, certainly. Okay, getting with Mistraven. We'll just take 2 here. And then we'll ping my opponent with Chandra. Okay. So we could just get rid of the sword. We may just have to here. If he equips and swings, it's a lot of damage really fast. So let's swing with the Reckoner, play Oblivion Ring, remove this, and just keep my opponent from gaining a bunch of life. We are hitting my opponent fairly fast. He can start playing the Mistraven bounce train though, just bouncing a creature every turn. We have to get to the point where we'll kill my opponent before then. We'll pay, yes. Exile. You can bounce one thing next turn. Get in for a couple points of damage. We can play Jinx Choker though and have Exquisite Firecraft and Char coming down the way. Wouldn't be surprised if he just bounces the Reckoner. I guess if he's really aggressive, he could bounce Chandra and get in. Reckoner represents 3 damage, cracking back though. Having the Oblivion Ring there for the sword was probably pretty important. Okay. Bouncing Chandra, so we'll ping my opponent. Just F6 here. Okay, so he is going really aggressive. Ooh, Mind Control the Boros Reckoner. Okay. Mind Control's not bad. Hazard doesn't get it done here. Let's see. Next turn my opponent swings for 7. We play Jinx Choker comes back and hits us. That's 9. We have to be able to play both of these spells though. I don't think we win that race. Because we have to play both, right? To be able to kill off my opponent. We have to kill our own Boros Reckoner. That feels awfully bad. We can keep Chandra in play. She potentially does a couple of points. Ugh. Yeah, we may not be able to sneak this game. Really would just like to find a couple more lands here. Alright, so he swings for 7. Too many 3-cost spells. Not enough cheap spells. Yep, get in with everything. Could just trade with the Azure Mage. I don't think that's the way we win the game, though. I think we win by hitting with Chandra. Ugh. Alright. think we lose here. Yeah, it's not even an untapped land. So we can ping twice. We can take an opponent down to 4. Need one more char somewhere, and that would have been good. Alright. GG. Let's try again. One's playing close to mono blue, it looks like, with some good value cards. Didn't see tons of removal. Boon Bust doesn't look good. I just don't love Banefire. I think when the deck's functioning well, we don't draw a ton of lands, and I'm not sure it's powerful enough to save us when we do. Sarkin, be worth considering. He does have like a good number of creatures, so just removal maybe is good. Wonder if we're likely to end up in a race a lot. He does seem like sort of a tempo bit deck, in which case the Johnny Vengeance is pretty good. Aristocrat still seems pretty powerful. Maybe Choker's not the best if we're in a race too. Liquor Wisp actually good against mind control, certainly. Didn't ever get Chandra on there, but it's, I think, still not bad. I don't want to cut like Alessa or Alesha. It's a first striker. Like, she's a pretty reasonable card on her own, even without random upside. The upside is good. Still think she might be the worst, though, here. Okay. Let's run it back. I would like to play first. And now I have to mulligan, which is nice. Let's go ahead and keep. So play Isamaru first turn. Scalding Tarn the second. Filter a little bit. We're a little bit awkward because we have 2 4-drops in hands, but they're all both really good. Okay, Ancestral Vision's obviously strong. Let's hit in with a couple of Isamaru. Sack the Scalding Tarn, go get a mountain. Yes. We actually can't play Chandra just yet, can we? Need to find another red source. It's a little bit awkward. Ooh, Porcelain Legionnaire is good. Okay. There's Chandra. She can start ping away. Also, unless my opponent has a follow-up play, it makes it a little bit awkward for him to play the Porcelain Legionnaire. It's interesting, he's playing like a super tempo-y deck, though. He threw it out. Ugh. Alright. It's pretty good. Imagine he swings here. We're just gonna play Hellrider, return the favor. Oblivion Ring seemed to be really good against a lot of what my opponent was doing. I should yield all those. So he may just trade with you tomorrow. Depends on how aggressive he thinks he is. Okay. Next turn he can keep the Porcelain Legionnaire back and keep Hellrider at bay. How many more turns? One? One. I draw a lot of cards. But we can play a Falconwrath Aristocrat and get into. That's a lot of damage pretty fast. Careful consideration. Okay. Opponent drawing a lot. So we will get in for at least 4 next turn. Following turn we can go for 6. One pitch is Luteral Core. Good a lot of the time, but probably not in this matchup. No, Swamp's actually nice. It saves us a point of damage. I think we'd still rather get non-lands, but if we're going to draw a land, that's a good one to get. We'll punch in with the Aristocrat. Was this anytime? Wow. I thought it only triggered when Hellrider swung. I don't really know why I had that in my head, but... Opponent's gonna have a not bad play here. He does have a billion cards, basically. But... gotta have a pretty strong... tempo play. And it's gotta survive Oblivion Ring. Like if he just mind controls something here, Oblivion Ring wins us the game. Yeah, I think we got a decent chance. So found black. He tries to kill the aristocrat. Do we sacrifice Hellrider? Probably, yeah. Funny, this is like Dark Ascension deck right now, right? With a little bit of Kamigawa thrown in, but they got spirits there. It makes sense. Ignore the Chandra Oblivion Ring. And the Zendikar lands. Okay, so it's not perfect. Opponent deep in the tank, but that's probably not surprising given how many different options he must have in hand right now. So let's see, what are obvious plays? If he had sort of War and Peace, he would definitely play it and just hit and gain a bajillion life. Well, here we go. Alright, so he gets to gain 7 here. Ugh. We take a lot. We take 8. Oof. Alright, that's pretty good. Life gain is not insignificant too. So let's see. We have to exile the sword. We swing, we do 9 here. Definitely want to play Chandra as well. So I guess we crack the Bloodstained Mire. Less likely that 3 damage is going to kill us off. We can always block with Chandra if we think we need to. So let's crack this. A mountain. Oblivion Ring. Got the sword. Play Chandra. She's a human, right? We can sack her to Falconwrath Aristocrat as well. They take up on 3, and hope he can't kill us somehow. One bounce spell is not enough. Actually, it is. No, because we can always replay it. Duh. Mind control is pretty darn good. Yeah, there's a bunch of things he could have here that just hose us pretty good. But I mean, my opponent's drawn a lot of cards. Into the Royal, okay. I guess protection from red, right? Darn. Alright. Ah. Sad. Oh, man, I'm on a red deck. Felt so good. Darn. Well, 2-1, 2-1. Got out-tempoed there in the last game. Oh, I can never say GG. I kinda hate that it just kicks you out of the hand. Sword of War and Peace was pretty clutch there, but on the other hand, he had drawn a lot of cards the previous turn. We had an answer, he had an answer. Well, it was definitely a fun deck. Definitely felt a little bit different than Cube often does. I'm not sure where I fell down on Jinx Choker. It does give a lot of inevitability, but so does something like Hellrider or Hazoret. What seemed... Alesha seemed kind of expensive and not quite good enough. Other than that, I like Smuggler's Copter quite a bit. I think that Student of Warfare impressed me more than I thought. That's often in cubes, and I'd kind of always looked past it, but it looked pretty good in this beatdown deck. pretty much all of our 4-drops impressed me. I've maybe learned a little bit about Koth and that you really do want lots and lots of mountains. This probably wasn't his ideal shell, although I think he was still fine. Chandra was not spectacular. We maybe should even sideboard her out in that last game. But anyway, the draft was fun. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Don't judge me too much for my poor plays during the first match. No judge, no judge. Thanks for watching, everybody.